Hi everyone, it's Simon here and it's Saturday the 28th of July. Welcome to my humble abode here. Yes, I've gone into the garden office this morning. The children are playing inside and it's all going off in our house, so that's the reason that I'm banished outside. But I've got my charts, I've got Freddie the weather wolf here, and things can't be too bad. The sun's shining, so it's looking good. As always, the site's kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen, so by you coming back to the site regularly and using it regularly, and also going to the charts and using those, that means I can put more adverts in front of you, which generates revenue for me, and clicking on the adverts generates more revenue, and so on goes the cycle. So thank you for doing that, and thanks for telling your friends about the site too. Weather-wise, looks like we are going into a cooler period now, and probably pretty showery too, but this second half of August, this picture I've been building of an improvement in the second half of August, starting to get some backup now from the models too, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that in just a moment. This is the chart though from the GFS as of today. It's got rainfall on there and pressure. You see low pressure to the north of Scotland, one or two showers around, but more persistent rain western Scotland and western parts of Ireland. Now, through the course of this afternoon, you'll notice how those showers break out more widely across England and Wales, although it looks pretty wet on here, it's not really. These are really well isolated showers. Most of them are going to be to the west. I think northwest Wales particularly, probably northwest England seeing some. This is more persistent rain affecting western parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland, and some heavy showers across northeast Scotland too. But for the vast majority of the country, yes, it's a fairly cool afternoon, but it's bright, we've got some sunshine, and it should be generally dry. Pretty breezy down these western coasts. Westerlies around 4-6 here. I think 4s and 5s across the southwesterlies at 4s and 5s for the east too. If you're flying, good conditions, 3,500 to 4,500 foot bases for most, good visibility as well, so good conditions. To the west though, these bases reduced thanks to the showers and also to the rain. Now, during the course of tonight, we'll find that area of low pressure is still pretty close by. During tomorrow though, we'll find a change take place. The low slips its way a little bit further eastwards. Now, notice what happens with the showers as we go through the day. You'll notice how by midday they're breaking out, look, more widely across the country. And then, as we go into the afternoon, some of them become quite heavy, and by the evening we've got a focus of fairly heavy showers for the Midlands, Southern England, East Anglia as well. And it's here that we could find one or two thunderstorms breaking out. A few heftier showers as well, just slipping down into parts of Southern Ireland, perhaps Northern Wales, Northwest England. Still fairly cloudy for Western Scotland and Southern Scotland too. And then heading into Monday, well, the low is still with us, but I think Monday really isn't going to be too bad a day. Yes, low pressure is there. We'll see sunny spells and some scattered showers. I don't think the heavy showers that we see on Sunday, apart from across southern Scotland. This ridge is going to be building in the afternoon, and that basically kills off any showers across Ireland, western Wales and southwest England. Just scattered showers elsewhere. Annoying amounts of rain, really. Probably 0.5 millimetre or less for most. But it's this feature that's coming in from the west that we're watching, because by the time we get into the late part of Monday and into Tuesday as well, we'll notice that rain spreading northeastwards, look, during the course of Tuesday. And there's Freddie the weather wolf just saying hello to you. But you'll notice how the rain spreads its way northwards during the course of Tuesday. Most of it focused around Ireland and later into the west of Scotland too. And you'll notice some heavy rain there, look, through the course of the afternoon on Tuesday as we head in towards Wednesday, with the winds increasing. I think this is just lighter rain here towards the east and also towards the south, and I think for the southeastern corner we probably stay dry and become pretty warm. These winds though picking up to near gale force along the western coasts. And then through Tuesday, through Wednesday, low pressure is firmly with us to the west of Scotland. It's windy too, the isobars close together. A band of rain here moving its way eastwards through the country. I think showers will be following in from the west, probably not too heavy, although always heavy across western parts of Scotland. And then as we get through towards Thursday, well, the low is still there. It tries to make some progress back southwards. As it does so, look what happens to the winds there. Those winds could be very strong for the time of year across Northern Ireland and southwestern parts of Scotland. Much lighter winds to the south, one or two showers as this trough moves its way eastwards. But I think for many southern areas it should be dry and it should be bright as well. And then heading into Friday, well, low pressure is still there. I think outbreaks of rain for southern and western areas. To the south, though, I think for much of England and Wales, probably dry. This southwesterly wind bringing some warm conditions for eastern parts of England, southeast England, southern England as well. We could be up to 24 degrees across here by the time we get to Friday afternoon. But always showers or longer outbreaks of rain across Ireland and some showers down these western coasts of Wales and also Western Ireland. And then next weekend, well, the low pressure is still with us, look, dominating things. I think as it slips southwards, it will be turning conditions more unsettled into the weekend, and those showers could well become heavy at times. And there it is, that's the final chart. Where are we? There we are, as we head into next weekend. But what about further afield? Well, this is the chart I want to show from the ECMWF today, and you'll notice this dip in the colours here. This is the 500 millibar flow, that's the trough, and this is today. Now notice how that trough moves eastwards, look, as we go through Sunday. You notice how we're then in the axis of that trough across most of the country. It's that trough that's bringing colder air at upper levels, and what that does is as the cold air moves in across the surface, across already warm air at the surface, it means that clouds can rise. So we get these cumulus clouds building up into the atmosphere, and it's those that trigger the showers. So that's what's happening tomorrow. There's the chart for midnight tonight running into Sunday. So what does the ECMWF say going forward? Well, there we are for Monday, look, the trough moving eastwards. There's Tuesday, and here's the area of low pressure moving in with a front through here. Then as we get through in towards Wednesday, low pressure is west of Scotland, look, and then into next weekend, well, the low becomes dominant again. Really is a major feature of the weather, bringing those showers. But look at the warmer conditions across East Anglia, North East England, and the south of England too, look, in this warmer southerly flow. And then heading towards the 5th of August, so through next weekend, the low is still there, and you notice how that really does become a dominant feature. So that's indicating conditions becoming more unsettled for a time next weekend, although into the beginning of the week after next, hints of this low just getting quite flabby across the country. Now, what that could be hinting at here is things turning thundery, with some torrential thunderstorms possible during the early part of the week after next. That could be quite a fling of thundery weather taking us between about the 7th, the 12th or the 13th. It's that sort of date that I've been telling you about. But I was mentioning further afield, and what I want to show you now is how things look as we look into the second half of August. This is the rainfall forecast from the CFS for the weekend the 17th of August, and look, it picks up on those thunderstorms in the beginning of the week across the south of the country. Drier further north, look, just bits and pieces of rain across Scotland. Now, if we take a look at week 4, which basically pushes us to, where are we going week 4? Week 4 is taking us to the 24th of August. Look, dry conditions across the south. Yes, 1 or 2 showers in the Midlands, but we can largely ignore this. It's these dry conditions across England, Wales and Southern Ireland, and wetter across Scotland with a jet stream established there. And then to the end of the month, and again what we're going to notice is dry conditions, look, across the south of the country once again, although the wetter weather is always across the north. And I think by the end of that week we will find this wetter weather slipping southward. But what's interesting here is that it's confirming this idea of the second half of the month tending to be turning more unsettled. Okay, hope that's tending to turn more settled. That's what I meant to say. The second half of the month turning more settled. It's the sun. It must be the wood in here that's doing it. Fuddled the mind. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I hope that's been useful for you. As I said, the site's get free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen, so please tell your friends about it. Use the charts that are on the site, and thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining. Bye for now.